Well, a family is speaking out tonight for the first time since their mother was hit and killed while crossing in a crosswalk on Holmes Beach. The family has filed a lawsuit against a contractor doing construction in that area.
We went to the crosswalk that would have put us on the correct side of Marina Drive, so we only had to cross one road.
With construction around them, they waited at the crosswalk for a signal to cross. When it came,
I remember pointing to it and saying, "Okay, Mom, we can cross now." I turned ever so slightly to say something to her. She was about a foot behind me. And when I turned, I actually saw the truck in my face.
Deborah had severe injuries, but her mother's injuries were worse, and she died in the hospital a few days later.
This shouldn't have happened, and I would never want this to happen to anybody else.
The family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against C-Square General Contractor, saying the company did not keep the construction area safe for the public.
The contractors are responsible for putting maintenance of traffic in, making sure that the signalization of the lights are proper to keep people safe.
The family's lawyer says lights for pedestrians and drivers were not properly coordinated, and they say C-Square did not post safety warning signs or alternate routes for pedestrians.
This is all about the construction that's going on, not just in this area, but all throughout Florida, and that the contractors really need to start doing their job better.
Deborah hopes that changes, as a white cross marks the place where her heart shattered.
My mom was my best friend. She was my hero.
On Holmes Beach, Kimberly Quizon, Fox 13 News.
All right, this is actually kind of an interesting one because it's out of state. In California, construction crews, when they're doing like roadside construction, have much more stringent guidelines and rules for how they're going to set up a construction zone like this, where the public's going through the streets or intersections, stuff like that. And those laws exist to prevent this very kind of thing. California standards are higher. But if a contractor here in California was not setting it up, per OSHA standards and all the standards that they require, then it's almost like an automatic liability for any accidents or injuries that would be a product of that. Secondly, is so in addition to the contractor who is working on this, is the driver of the car that hit this couple. And their auto insurance would also be on the hook. I mean, they were in the crosswalk, they had the light, somebody hits them. It's almost simple. The bad news is, an 86-year-old woman who dies as a product of this, as far as the value, the monetary value, it's not as high as one would think, because she probably does not support other people or other people that are dependent upon her income, say from work. The assumption is that she's retired and living off some kind of savings, things like that. So the monetary loss to the family is probably very, very minimal. In some cases, it's almost a financial relief for a family. I mean, I know that sounds tragic or callous, but that's not to say that the case does not have value. Again, it is a loss of life, but finding the damages in an amount for a settlement on something like this it can be kind of challenging and super sensitive, but it is a otherwise good claim. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.